Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be recreating this green lime queen look. I'm really into bright colors, as you probably could tell from the last couple of videos, and I've just been dying to try this green look. So if you guys are interested in how to get this look on yourselves, please keep watching. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, and we're back. So to begin, you know the drill, we're going to prime our face. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with the primer from e.l.f. That's the Luminous Putty Primer. I'm just going to put that on and set that as my base. And then we're going straight into foundation. So for foundation, we're trying out a new foundation. It's the Too Faced Dupe You Full Coverage Foundation. And I'm using the shade Sand. Now, you guys are going to notice, probably from now till the rest of the summer ends, that a lot of my foundation shades are going to be quite a bit lighter than my actual skin tone at this point in time. Obviously I've been out a lot, you know, getting that sunlight, getting tan, as you know we all do in the summer. So you know, it's gonna obviously mess up my look, you know, because I did kind of buy a bulk, you know, note to self, don't buy bulk foundation in the winter time, because you know your color changes. Anyways, going on to the concealer. We're gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and again I'm in the shade Cookie. So you just see me putting that on the high points of my face, anywhere there's hyperpigmentation, and just blending that in. Alright guys, now this has been all the rage on TikTok. If you guys are obsessed with TikTok the way I am, you'll know what this is about. So we're going in with the PEARS transparent soap. This is a new trend. It's the soap brows. So you know, I found this at the local drugstore. We bought this. I'm going to be using the M.A.C Fix Plus, and I'm going to be spraying that using a new spoolie brush, and then we're going to try and I guess mold our eyebrows upwards so that it's like pretty bushy, I guess. And I guess this kind of works, for those who don't know, like almost like a gel for your eyebrows, so it's giving it a more natural look. It's kind of hard to explain, but once you guys see how I actually kind of you know, do it in the video, you'll see that it actually looks way more natural, and I think it makes the Dipbrow, that the pomade that you're using, kind of stick on better, to be honest. I feel like whenever I put Dipbrow pomade, the Anastasia Beverly Hills one on, it usually fades off you know, throughout the day, but I've been wearing it at the time that I'm doing the voiceover right now for this video. It's been a couple hours and my brows are not going anywhere, so I definitely recommend you guys try this out. If you guys want to know more on this trend, you can just Google search, you know, soap brow, and then you'll see all the information for yourself. If you guys want me to go into a little bit more depth in another video, I can definitely do that, and we can do like a straight review on the soap brow. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. Just make sure you guys are cleaning up. If you did what I did, like putting on the foundation before your brows, make sure you wipe off the excess foundation off your brows, because if you don't, you will have cakey white eyebrows. So don't do that. Make sure you take a makeup wipe them off, and then, you know, go in with the soap, and then you're pretty much good from there. All right, so now that the brows have been set with that soap, we're gonna go in as usual with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the shade Ebony. And what I'm actually doing here is I'm not using as much product as I usually do. I'm kind of just you know, tracing underneath, just above, and filling in this like the areas that are a little, you know, I guess sparse in between. And yeah, that's about it. And honestly, like I said, it's been a couple hours later and my eyebrows have not moved, have not gone anywhere. Mind you, I do have hair on my eyebrows, but they look pretty much fresh. So there's that. The proof is in the pudding, guys. Anyways, after that, going back in with that same concealer, the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, and I'm going to carve out my eyebrows and just blend that in. Alright, now we're going to set everything all together. So for that, I'm going in with Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder in this shade Translucent Caramelized Peach. And I'm just taking the beauty sponge and actually going in and pressing the powder into my foundation. I feel like especially when, you know, with the summer and the heat and all that, for me personally, lightly dusting the powder doesn't really do much, because if it's really hot and then you start sweating, I feel like it's gonna just come off anyways. But I find that when you do press in the powder, it does make it mattify and last longer. So this just kind of works for me throughout the summer. Obviously when you know, winter comes, I'm more likely to dust off the powder onto my face with a brush, but that's generally it for summer. Alright, so moving along to eyeshadow. So today for the palette, I'm going to be using the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. And for the crease, we're going to be using the shade Peachy Keen. So here I am just taking a fluffy brush and blending that in. Alright, and then we're going to go in a little deeper into the crease. And I'm going to be using the color Express Yourself, or Express Yourself. And that one is a little bit like an emerald green, and we're just going to work that tighter into the crease there. Onto the lid. So for the lid, I'm just going to be taking another brush and going in with the color Stroke of Luck. And you're going to notice here that I was packing it on, and yeah, the color is amazing by itself. But then I decided I wanted it a little bit more brighter, and so I decided to go in and spray my brush with the M.A.C Fix Plus and go in with that same color, and you're going to actually see how much more payoff you're getting when the brush is like just a bit more wet, I guess. So it's just going to make the shadow look a little bit more brighter, a little bit more condensed. It just looks way more better. Now to top that off and give it a little bit of sass, I guess, to the look, I'm going in with the shade Bold Moves, and I'm just applying that to the center of the lid. So it just gives it a nice, I guess, sparkle definition in the middle of my eyelid without doing too much. Now we're just going to go in with a flat brush and go back in with the color or shade Stroke of Luck, and I'm going to work that into my lower lash line to just kind of like smoke it out. Now going in with the same brush, we're going to go in with that black shade in the corner called Black Magic. And I'm not wearing any liner for this look today, so I decided just to kind of smoke out my lash line on the top into almost what you can say is pretty much a wing liner still, but not too crazy. So we're just taking that ankle brush and just working that in lightly. Alright guys, on to my favorite part, lashes. So generally you would see me put on, I guess, the Tarte lashes that I have been religiously wearing, but I actually decided to go again with, or go into one of my other lashes that I have and use the PEARS lashes, the PEARS Pro eyelashes. These ones are so beautiful. I'm using the style Bombshell, and you're just gonna see, I mean, yes, it's a pretty dramatic lash, but it's not overpowering. It's honestly still pretty good for an everyday look, I would say. But then again, that's just me. I don't know you guys' preference. But for me, I do not think this is anything crazy. I don't feel like, look at it. It's nothing too overpowering on the face. And once you you know, put boat lashes on and you step back a little, you'll see it actually really looks good. It really complements the look. So I guess 10 out of 10 would recommend for a friend. These are pretty good lashes. Alright guys, now just to blend everything together as usual, I'm going in with mascara. So for that, we're using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just gonna do, you know, my bottom lashes and lightly blend in my top lashes with the falsies, just to make it look a little bit more seamless, clean, and neat. Now for contour, guys. So for contour, I'm going to be using my overly used NYX contour palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Tan. And like always, you just, you know, pretty much hit all the spots. You know, you would normally see shadow in your face when the light hits it. So nothing too crazy. We're not going in with no artificial bone structure today or any day, but just a nice natural, I guess, finish. You know, and see, it does help the you know, the bright foundation that I have, so now it looks a little bit more my color. All right, and now we're going for blush, the cult classic of all blushes. This is the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm, and like always, a little goes a long way, guys. Don't go crazy. Alright guys, and now for the moment of truth, the highlight. So for that, we're going in with the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Palette. And today, the shade of choice is the one called COPPIN Ice. It's a really nice, almost orangey, you know, shade of highlight. Is really nice, and it complements the blush so much. I mean, honestly, on camera it doesn't know justice. In person, if you see this, it just looks good. So I definitely recommend you guys try that. Again, 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend. But it is a really nice look. Alright guys, so I'm going back in with that same Morphe palette. Now I know, well, I mean, I've been doing this for quite some time, and I kind of saw some other girls doing it too on like their other YouTube channels too, and I was like, I thought I was the only weird one who did this. But I usually use sometimes the brown shade in the palette to kind of work almost as a lip liner. So for that today, I'm going to go in with the same, like I said, the same palette, but I believe the shade I'm using for my lip, let me just find it here. It is, I think it's Sparks Fly. That's the one. So Sparks Fly is the shade I'm using in that palette to do the lip liner look. And then for lipstick, we're going in with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. It's honestly, like, when you see the brown with that pinky nude, perfect. I would generally just stop right there. I mean, it does look pretty good at this point. You know, it's not too overpowering, it's not too intense. It complements the bold eye. So, you know, look at it, looks pretty good. But today, we're gonna try to be a little sassy. So, for that, we're gonna have to go in with something special. That lip gloss, okay? So for lip gloss, I'm going to be using the Patrick Starrr and M.A.C collab collection, and the lip gloss of choice is the Lipglass shade Fashion Punch. So that's the one we're using today for lip gloss. And as you guys can see, it just adds that little bit of spice, you know, it gives it that little seasoning. It makes it so much more better. Alright guys, and this is the part of the video where we cue the awkward posing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Stick around in the next few seconds for the outro and to hear a little bit more about that giveaway, guys. Thank you guys again. See you soon. And that's how we got this look, guys. So if you guys do like these types of looks, bright colors, and you know, sparkle and whatnot, and trying out like new products overall, let me know in the comments below. I would really like to hear back from you guys. And I mean, I think it's such a nice look for summer. I mean, it matches my shirt, the whole background, everything. So I mean, I really enjoyed doing this look today. If you guys want to see more, links are in the bio below, or the detail box below. And I know this time around I said I would be giving you guys a little bit more instructions in regards to that giveaway. Unfortunately, we haven't quite reached the subscriber goal as I would have liked, but we did reach a lot of views, so that was something really good. And I think that's kind of like across all of the videos in total, so I'm really happy for that. I mean, any progress is still progress, right? So that's what I'm pretty thankful for. Now, in regards to the giveaway, I am going to tell you a little bit more about it today, but still we're going to try to reach that goal before I show any products that will be in it. What I'm going to leave you with today is there is going to be pretty good brands that I'm going to be giving away, which would be like M.A.C, possibly Too Faced, possibly Estee Lauder. So if you guys are interested in those types of brands and that type of makeup, please let me know in the comments below. You will be receiving lipsticks and a little bit of like foundation. I don't know your match if you're like gonna be the same color as me, but if you leave me your shade and that kind of information, either DM me or leave it in the comments below, I will be able to try my best to like, I guess, make the giveaway a little bit more personalized. So yeah, just try to DM me, let me know what's going on with that. But otherwise to that, look out for the next video for a little bit more clue on how to join that. For now, we're gonna try to still hit that 50 subscriber mark, 50 more subscriber mark, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys like the video, like I said, make sure you like, hit that share button, and hit the subscribe button as well. Don't forget to hit the Don't forget to hit the bell notifications on your way out so that you guys don't miss any upcoming videos or notifications in regards to the channel. And also look at my other socials just for any updates on what could be going on with that giveaway or any other future information in regards to the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm so thankful for having you guys today. Yeah, until next time guys, we'll see you then. All right, later, bye.